The arrogant CEO had no idea I was bound to a system. If I did 100 favors for her, I could revive my girlfriend in the real world. I endured her cold gaze for 5 years and completed 99 tasks. When it came to the 100th, she handed me a document. If you're willing to go to prison for this, are you prepared? The document was labeled as a voluntary organ donation agreement, voluntary organ donation of your heart. I looked up, meeting her icy, blue eyes. Jason has a heart condition, and only your heart is a match. Don't worry, donating your heart won't kill you. I've already arranged for an artificial heart overseas, enough to maintain basic life functions, as long as you agree to donate your heart to Jason. I'll marry you. Seeing my long silence, she started to speak again, but suddenly I raised my head, eyes full of amusement. Okay, I'll donate. Olivia visibly flinched. You really agree? I just smiled gently. As long as it's what you want, I'm willing to do it. Donating my heart to the man you love, this is the 100th thing I'll do for you. After completing this, I can revive my girlfriend and leave. Without waiting for her to say anything, I unhesitatingly signed the document. Olivia added, the surgery will be in 2 weeks. I'll arrange everything so it's not too uncomfortable for you. I nodded, a sense of liberation filling me. 3 days later was Jason's birthday. The party was held on a luxurious yacht that Olivia bought for Jason. It was said that all the decorations for the party were personally designed by Olivia, red roses everywhere, chocolates engraved with Jason's name, and fireworks bright enough to light up the entire city, all demonstrating her care. In the lively atmosphere, Olivia even took out a true love heart bracelet worth millions from the past century and personally put it on his wrist. The entire hall erupted in excitement. Isn't that the bracelet Princess Diana used to wear? I heard that Sotheby's recently auctioned it off, and a tycoon bought it, saying he wanted to give it to his true love. I didn't expect that tycoon to be CEO Olivia. Olivia's love for Jason over the years has been clear for all to see. She's rich, powerful, and beautiful, and she's been secretly protecting him for so many years. She almost turned the entire city upside down to find a new assistant. In a darkened corner, I quietly observed everything. Just when I thought the day would pass peacefully, Jason suddenly pushed through the crowd towards me. In a voice only we could hear, he said coldly, "Didn't you learn your lesson last time? You still dare to come here? Today, I'll let you know what a mistake it is to keep clinging to Olivia." With that, he directly removed the bracelet from his wrist and threw it into the ocean. Then he feigned shock and pushed me. "Mr. Cole, are you crazy? Even if you're jealous of how Olivia treats me, you shouldn't throw the bracelet into the sea." People were quickly drawn to his voice. Olivia rushed over, worried and protective of Jason. "What's wrong? Did he bully you?" What a childish act. I found it a bit ridiculous but understood that no matter how clumsy Jason's lies were, I would have to bear the consequences. Sure enough, Jason changed his expression, grabbed Olivia, and sobbed. "Olivia, Cole threw the bracelet you gave me into the sea." Olivia's face turned frighteningly cold, her eyes like sharp knives stabbing into me. "Did you ignore everything I told you?" With that, she hugged Jason and kept comforting him. "It's okay. It's just a bracelet. If you like it, I'll buy you another one." Jason pushed her away, still crying and trying to dive into the sea to find it. "No, that bracelet is special to me. I only want that one." Olivia frowned, holding him tighter. "You're sure you have to find it today?" Jason nodded vigorously. Receiving his affirmative answer, Olivia turned to me, her voice cold and devoid of emotion. "Since that's the case, the one who lost it goes down and finds it." In the next second, without any hesitation, she pushed me into the water. The icy cold water immediately engulfed me. All that remained was a faint ray of light above my head. Gradually, even that last ray of light disappeared. I closed my eyes, feeling my body sink deeper and deeper. Tired and sleepy, I just wanted to drift into sleep, but I couldn't. I still had one last task to complete. If I didn't, I would never see Ashley again. At the thought of this, I didn't know where the strength came from, but I immediately opened my eyes and desperately swam to the surface. When I got to the shore, I was exhausted. Before I could recover, a heavy blow landed on my shoulder, and I was kicked back into the water again. On the shore, a row of bodyguards in suits looked at me with emotionless expressions, their voices cold. CEO Olivia said you can't come ashore until you find the bracelet. I choked on more water before calming down. It seemed that if I didn't find the bracelet today, this wouldn't end easily. There was no other way, I could only dive to the bottom again and again. After 3 hours and countless ascents and dives, I finally found the bracelet Jason had thrown away. When I got to the shore, my whole body was numb, my fingers pale from being in the water. A bodyguard threw me some clothes and told me to change and then come outside. Shivering, I took the clothes and went to the restroom alone. At this moment, someone seemed to enter. The voices were familiar. Listening carefully, it turned out to be Jason and his group of friends. Jason, Olivia really loves you too much. Such an expensive bracelet and she offers to just buy you another one. She is spoiling you to the point of wanting to donate her life for you. You used to say that you only considered her as a sister and was going to leave the country with your ex-girlfriend. As a result, your ex-girlfriend ran away as soon as she heard you had a heart disease. Only Olivia is inseparable from you. After so much that she has done for you, even a heart of stone must become warm. You won't consider her as a sister anymore, will you? Jason laughed, his voice full of smugness. So you all were fooled by me too, huh? Considering her as a sister was just an excuse. People want what they can't have, so if I didn't do that, how could I become her unattainable object of affection? As long as I keep her hanging, she'll always love me. This is much better than being with her. After the brothers heard this, they were all surprised. No way? Could it be that what you said before about going abroad with your ex-girlfriend was all fake? Your chess game is too big. Jason laughed loudly. Of course. In this world, who can compare to Olivia? That girl was just a tool I found to deliberately make Olivia jealous. Over the years, hasn't Olivia been worried and longing for me because of this? The brothers couldn't help but clap. You're so skilled. Jason, don't play it too far. I heard that Olivia is about to marry that idiotic Cole to get a heart for you. If they get married, all your plans will be in vain. Jason said confidently, I have a way. Besides, Olivia doesn't care about that idiot. A few days ago, I deliberately turned myself off for 3 minutes, and she had someone beat him 30 times. Today, I threw the bracelet into the sea. She pushed him into the water without thinking. He still hasn't come up yet. I have many ways to torment him, don't worry, I will never let them get married. The voices of the two gradually faded away until the restroom was completely quiet. Only then did I slowly walk out, still holding the recording phone. So, the so-called unattainable object of affection was just that. I pressed the off button on the recording, looking at the complete recording that had been saved. I self-deprecatingly smiled. I'll consider this the last gift I give to Olivia before leaving. When I got home, it was already midnight. Tiredly pushing open the door, I immediately saw a woman sitting on the sofa, legs crossed, with a cold expression and deep eyes staring at me. Seeing me appear, Olivia's face slightly darkened. I've warned you already. Why do you keep going against Jason? So, she was sitting in the living room waiting just to ask me this. Thinking of the recording in the phone, I instinctively wanted to take it out, but when my hand touched the cold phone case, I suddenly came to my senses. With the love Olivia had for Jason right now, even if the truth was clear before her eyes, she wouldn't believe it. She might even think I was playing some trick. The best time for this recording to appear was after I signed out, because the dead don't lie. I pulled at the hem of my shirt, lifted my head, and found a reason to get through this. Just think of it as I love you too much and am too jealous of him, so I did those things. With that, I turned and walked to my room, leaving Olivia with a slightly thoughtful expression, silently contemplating my back. The next day was Ashley's birthday. Early in the morning, Olivia had already gone out. For me, this was a good opportunity. I could celebrate Ashley's birthday without any worries. In the past, every time it was her birthday, I would personally make a cake and choose a gift for her. We would sit together happily blowing out candles and eating cake. Remembering those images, the corners of my mouth couldn't help but lift up. Excitedly, I went to the kitchen and made a table full of Ashley's favorite dishes, and made a birthday cake and noodles for longevity. After finishing everything, I took out Ashley's photo, caressing her delicate and exquisite face. Happy birthday! Before I could say Ashley's name, the front door was suddenly pushed open. Olivia walked in with long strides, our eyes meeting. The atmosphere was a bit strange. I was a bit flustered and put the photo away, while Olivia looked at everything in front of her, clearly shocked. Then, her face suddenly darkened a bit. How did you know today is my birthday? I suddenly remembered the information the system once told me about Olivia. That's right, today was also Olivia's birthday. The Olsen family had 2 daughters. Olivia had a cold personality and was the eldest daughter, so she had been ignored since she was young. Her birthday and her sister's were only 1 day apart, and her parents always only remembered her sister's birthday and forgot about hers. Until later, her parents and sister all died in a car accident. Before they died, her parents were only hugging her sister tightly. From then on, she never celebrated her birthday again. Even Jason, her childhood friend, had never remembered her birthday. So, at this moment, Olivia was clearly a bit flustered by everything in front of her, not knowing what to say. I naturally couldn't say directly that I wasn't originally preparing to celebrate her birthday, so I could only remain silent. But in Olivia's eyes, this was regarded as an admission. She took steps to get closer to the dining table. Her ink-black eyes trembled slightly. What had always seemed cold and indifferent could not help but reveal an emotion. The servant standing behind saw this and quickly echoed, "CEO Olivia, these things were all made for her surprise." These were all made by Mr. Cole, busy all day before it's completed. Everything he did was by himself, with no one to help. I saw him nearly burn his hand. Mrs. Zhang and I had a very good relationship. I often helped her family these years, so many times, she will help me speak. At this time, to bring us together, she naturally to help me say nice things. On the Olivia's face and moved flashed for a moment, then returned to reality. She coldly said, "Do not do that again and again, do not do these for me in the future." Saying this, she sat down, take the noodles for longevity by the side. She remembers that she was always jealous of the noodles that her mother made for her sister, but she had not ever eaten it till her mother's passing. Now, it was the first time that she had it, made personally by Cole. Seeing that she completely misunderstood me, I had no choice but to follow. I sat with her and ate that bowl of longevity noodles. She took knife and wanted to cut the cake. Wait a minute. I raised my hand to stop her. At the same time, I took the candles from the side and put on the cake. Olivia seemed dazed. Her long fingers tremble slightly, the retract. She has never celebrated her birthday. She even forgot that before she eats the cake, it must blow out the candles, make a wish. After lit the candles, I encouraged her to make a wish. She coldly said annoying, but at the end, still whisper that I wish Jason is successful with his surgery and safe. After saying, her eyes accidentally fell on the face side. Seeing the light in my eyes darkened, her heart could not help but mess up a few shares. She frowned. Then, sudden supplement, that I wish you also have success with surgery and have safety and all. The celebration was coming end. She stood up and wanted to leave. As same the time, the chandelier on the ceiling suddenly, unannounced falling down, to Olivia's sides, the line was tightened. If the object of my mission dying, I will have failure immediate. Therefore, without thinking, I throw myself toward Olivia. The lights crashed like shooting stars, make the whole living room momentarily blurred. In that dazzling light, I was staggered, falling down. Before I completely lost consciousness, I seemed to see Olivia almost crazily run to my side. Perhaps, my head being hit by the lights. I was not consciousness. Otherwise, how could I possibly see Olivia showing concern for me? Mumbling, I do not know how much time that I sleep. When I wake up, I was in the hospital. By the bed, Olivia stood guard by me. Seeing me wake up, on her seeming covered a layer of meaning. Why did you rush over? You do not want to live, right? My head was still dizzy, but I understand that I could not tell her truth. If she was hit to death, how would I can complete the mission and revive my Ashley? I looked at her, my eyes, that I loved her. For love, I let myself be hurt. For love, I was willing to donate my heart. For love, whatever I could be do. Olivia do not longer remembering what time of those number times that I sincerely loved her. I seemed that never someone that always firm putted her the one, like me. Thinking that the 5 years from the time that I show up beside her, I had done too much and too much things. When she was drunk, I was the one stay by her bedside care her all night. Wherever I was, as long as a calling from her, I would immediately arriving. Even Olivia injured me numerous of times, just for that guy, Jason, but I do not ever care. Exactly how love that had deep so much can let me do this. The heart from Olivia shaked hardly. She just wanted to speak something. The door was pushed strongly. Olivia, it's not fine. Jason was injured. Her face was turning strained. She stood up from the chair. What is it? The person coming, explained, he has been taken to the hospital now. But he is losing the blood. It needed the blood to transfer the blood. The blood is short of the group. Do not Cole, does not his blood group same with Jason? Fast, let him donate the blood. After 5 years, this was the first time she was showing hesitation between Jason and me. She frowned with the eyes hid a bit of tolerance. Is there no other way? Cole just was injured. Everyone has surprise. Unexpectedly that Olivia just considered Jason's life as everything had also hesitated at the second. Several persons seemed to each other. Olivia, what are you saying? Cole is just a someone that love you. What you are still worry about her? Olivia's face was sink by several parts. At same time, she just wanted to speak. I has came down the bed. Just wrap the coat, I was walking outside. Let's go, I can donate the blood now. In this time, Jason's life is obvious. More importantly, if he dies, my mission fails. I didn't feel sadness, just a lingering dizziness from my recent injury. I needed to lean on the wall to walk. Watching my unsteady figure leave, Olivia's heart suddenly ached. This was the first time she'd felt actual pain for me. It struck her as absurd. Jason was supposed to be the most important person in her life, yet she felt a pang for another man. Guilt, that's all it is, she told herself. I just feel guilty because I just saved her. Feeling a bit sympathetic to me was normal. Olivia repeated this to herself, but still followed me to the blood donation area. The air conditioning was blasting, and I shivered in just a thin jacket. Olivia watched the nurse's somewhat rough movements, her brow furrowing further. Is that enough? How much more do you need to take? Are you taking too much? I looked up, speaking seriously. Don't worry, it won't affect my heart transplant in a few days. Olivia frowned, about to explain that she didn't mean it like that, but the nurse removed the needle. All done. Taking so much blood, you should rest well for the next few days. Avoid strenuous activity. I weakly said, thanks, and stood up, my face pale. I turned to Olivia. I'm tired, I want to go back to my room to rest. Go visit Jason. Without waiting for her reply, I pressed a hand against my arm and slowly walked out the door. For some reason, Olivia felt a knot in her stomach. She couldn't quite name the emotion, only that something heavy weighed on her chest, making it difficult to breathe. The next few days, I stayed in the hospital. Since my surgery was soon, it was convenient. Nurses occasionally came to check on me, and I overheard snippets about Olivia and Jason. Did you know that patient in the VIP suite is a big deal? You mean Jason? Everyone in the hospital knows about him. Olivia from Olsen Corp is truly devoted to him. Not only did she have the hospital director personally examine him, but she also rented an entire floor of VIP rooms just for him. Right? I delivered medicine last week and saw that ice queen of hers. In front of Jason she was so soft, practically begging him to eat his food. If I could find a boyfriend who treated me like that, I could die happy. Each time I heard these things, I quietly closed my eyes, blocking out their words. I didn't need to be jealous of anyone. Ashley was the best woman in the world, and I'd seen her soon. The day of the surgery grew closer, but Olivia started acting strangely. She visited my room every day, even bringing my favorite foods. Maybe she was afraid I'd change my mind, so she was giving me special treatment. I didn't think so. I was looking forward to the operation. Lying in bed too long, I went for a walk towards the stairwell. Hearing voices, I was about to leave, but I vaguely heard my name. It was Olivia and some of her friends arguing about Jason. Olivia, what are you thinking? Don't you always love Jason? He's using his own life to threaten you not to marry Cole. Why are you even hesitating? After a long silence, Olivia's cold voice slowly spoke. If I don't marry him, what if he refuses to donate? Everyone breathed a collective sigh of relief, laughing. You can rest assured, we've all seen how Cole loves you. Even if you don't marry him, he'll still donate. Plus, this way, you won't have to sacrifice your happiness and you'll have a chance to be with Jason. Haven't you always liked Jason? I can see how he looks at you differently these days. No one can resist someone so devoted to them. Jason might not admit it, but he's definitely fallen for you. They chattered on, but Olivia remained silent. Noticing her silence, everyone finally realized something. One person said, "What are you hesitating on for? You don't like Cole, right?" That question seemed to finally snap Olivia out of it. Her face changed slightly, her tone becoming particularly cold. Like him? I could never like him. I stood in the hallway, offering a self-deprecating smile. Not listening further, I turned around and went back to my room. Not long after, Olivia quickly appeared before me. She probably came because of what was previously discussed. Sure enough, after sitting down, she went straight to the point. Jason doesn't want me to sacrifice my happiness for his life, so he doesn't want to receive your heart this way, no matter what. I'm sorry, I promised to marry you, but I have to take it back. I can give you a wish, anything other than marriage. I thought of what Jason had told me about never letting me have my way with Olivia, and I immediately understood. So, this was how he was preventing me. Looking at Olivia again, I only felt peace. My wish is for the surgery to happen sooner. My answer shocked Olivia. After a long silence, she said, "That's your wish? Your only wish is for the surgery to happen sooner?" I nodded, my eyes without a hint of mixed feelings. Yeah. I want you to see a healthy Jason, and I can see Ashley. We both can get what we want. Satisfied, seeing my eyes filled with love, Olivia was completely flustered. She had imagined 100 ways I'd react after she called off the wedding, but none of them were like this. After a long time of frowning, she asked, "Cole, why do you love me so much?" Meeting her deep eyes, I seemed to see the person I had loved the most. I smiled, my voice firm. I came to this world for you. That statement was true, my purpose in this world was her. But Olivia just took it as a declaration of love, her eyes flashing slightly. After a long pause, she said, "After the heart transplant, I'll prepare a surprise for you, as compensation." I smiled slightly, then took a box from beside the bed, holding it out to her. "Oh yeah? I prepared a surprise for you too." Olivia sat up straighter, about to open it, but I stopped her. "Wait until after my surgery. You'll find it's more of a surprise that day." Olivia didn't understand why. Because only on that day would it be more surprising. In the gift box was just a voice recorder. It was Jason and his friend's conversation from the other day. This was my gift to her in return for those 30 slaps and 3 hours of soaking in the ocean. Olivia didn't hear the hidden meaning in my voice. The surgery was soon, and she didn't want to argue with me about small things. She held the box tightly, nodding. On the day of the surgery, dressed in a white surgical gown, I was wheeled into the operating room. Standing in the hallway, Olivia watched my receding figure, her heart clenching suddenly, a sharp pain making her face pale. It felt as if something important was quietly leaving her life. For the first time, she lost control, stepping forward and grabbing the doctor who was about to enter the operating room. "Are you sure the artificial heart won't have any problems?" The doctor immediately reassured her. "Olivia, you can rest assured. This technology is very mature. Cole will definitely be fine." Hearing this, she finally breathed a sigh of relief. Strangely, she felt panicked because of me. She consoled herself, after all, this involved a life, so reacting like that was nothing special. After that, she sat down on the long bench outside the operating room. In the operating room, I looked at the white lights above, my heart pounding. Finally, the day had arrived. I had waited too long. Very soon, everything would end. My girlfriend would awaken, and everything would return to normal. Gradually, the surrounding noise began to become chaotic, then I completely lost consciousness. I did not know how much time had passed, heart transplantation success, and finally I had voice familiar. "Congratulations host that you have completed the mission, your girlfriend has succeeded be revive, host you will soon to leave in this world immediately." Then, the voice that alarm follow up with cold sound that warning in the opera room was ringing by ears. Outside of opera room that she was standing and waiting, Olivia suddenly stood up from chair. A very strong feeling came up into her heart, she was holding the hands, and shaking out of control. She said by himself, "What is happening, does Cole having problem?" The assistant on sighed quickly. It's okay, the doctor said that the surgery was fine, so Cole will has nothing problems." Even Olivia feeling wired when hearing the danger in the room, the first person in her head was Cole not Jason, she said, "Is not the most person is Jason?" Why she worried too much about Cole's safety? And more than Jason? It should never happened, maybe she felt she mistaken so she was carrying Cole like that. He will be okay. So many years, he gone to dangerous places more than those and got here safety. She was think on it in her heat but even herself, she did not notice from past so many years. It has been sacrificed to her by past way too much. At the beginning, Jason given and throw her out when was go to abroad, that was a big punch to her. Because him, she always drinking alone and sleepy. After the few friend was cannot even can say more to her, it has been mine. Just thinking from past days back, it has been laugh because it. She remember first time that she met me, and said, "Get lost." I did not angry at all. But I had sit down and lift her up, then I said, "It's okay, I will stay side for your further." I would never the imagine the story was the end, it was her, Olivia's was crying. That story was never been heard before and only stayed in his head. The story of 5 years, he never has said with everyone, even they. Everyone could say that why did he has love so bad with her. The memory had came that I said to her before to opera room the thing that I say has became to a curse that I will not calm. Why I am was feel that I say those I am has be the end in that opera room. The door was pushed out that she had. The doctor has taken the mask and say that, "Sorry but I want to say is a true thing. Cole, he passed at the surgical room." No. No, she could not hear those was talking now inside her that Cole was everything. The rock has fall down and she had her fall to other side. Now only she could repeat. That can never happen, never ever. Her loved one that Cole had named Cole. That rock she had finally came out and she huged her body. The one was had the white sheet. What's he done? She had her. And now what do I have? Why I feel there is too many things she had done. There nothing to say or see that what will Cole do. I was finally woke in the heart. I don't want to have her in here. So show yourself or what that I has say to you and always make you scared. I did it by and you may cry on me. The loved one that you will miss with you. Olivia's was walking, the body part it had been too much. This that I had see has be you, and her too. It I say has came you and you has too. Why didn't I show her what really mean me in the past day? I will never said with her what will happen. What you have show. At a different world. The time was close and closer. What will all that be? She had say to the one I had see that was. She saw that I had and the thing that I feel and was wrong. You say that was the person that always liked to see more with me. Right? If the system wants to see me depart in pain, then I'll satisfy it. I stood up from the floor, walked to the coffee table, and picked up a fruit knife. This thought had been with me, really, since Ashley died. The system gave me new hope, so I put it aside, but now it was time to join Ashley. I closed my eyes, but before I could apply any force to the knife the door swung open. What are you doing? The familiar voice stopped me. I looked up, startled. The knife fell from my hand. It really was Ashley. She looked exactly like she did 5 years ago. A bit cool, maybe, and radiant as sunlight on her face, like she was some goddess just come from the heavens. I was so glad. I ran to her, hugging her tightly. Ashley. It really is you. Where were you? Do you know how much I missed you? Before I could ask another question, those slender, pale hands gently pushed me out of her embrace. She looked at me, eyes gentle but distant. I'm sorry, but do I know you? Why are you in my home? Meanwhile, at the hospital, Olivia woke up in the evening. She had passed out from anger. Doctors gave her N4, and now she was fine, physically. The hospital was quiet. She opened her eyes and saw her assistant's worried face. She sat up sharply and shouted, "Where's Cole? Get me to Cole." The assistant rushed over, helpless. Ms. Olson, Cole really is gone. Olivia laughed, her eyes dark. Leave. If you ever speak badly again, you're fired. Getting out of bed, the assistant tried to stop her. Ms. Olson, please accept that it already happened. Cole passed away. It a heart transplant failure, sorry for say but has never seen someone die, no hope any to save Cole. Olivia's head was starting to go crazy. It was a heart transplant surgery and there nothing to fix it, and you know I not care? I care for that one. What wrong with you? I could hit the crap if you said and repeat the line. Cole was too important, not the person that die was. Olivia snapped. Right, I should have known something like this would happen. Even if the doctors said the surgery was safe, it was still a vital organ transplant. A living person was relying on machines to live. He was playing with his fate. It wasn't the fault of the hospital or the doctors. I am the one that has to take the reason to save Jason. And I that made him has love to marry for life and do not marry. She made Cole has never had her or someone and will happen forever. What has happened to them has too much to hear. She tired on what had, and now she know that had say to the one that not here anymore. Oh, the world up bad for show. Why can there say to the one I do not to see or want? Now why is Cole be gone in the world? And now, Olivia had remembered the gift he given it and given had for before she had do the opera to save his heart. Then she said to bring with me. The gift was a voice tape, and oh hell why I had want say things I will miss. She was open had but all she get a voice recorder. It shake with to feel and say the last words. She want hear his Viochi for the last time before leave. In her that to say. Haha, you say to the guy that a friend to you what? You going crazy that cannot be here again. You too love for say all for show for help. Is this even the words to say? It this all just lie. Now to see to that. I will never tell you about this. You never see it. She replay all of what this guy was say. And she hate. She can say her. Oh what has? She said everything and even what I never show. She can. She be what want. In her that she say what was true. Oh Cole. She had all. That she loved the boy and never see him. Oh she had a life and she did her life the same. In the room it can say nothing to. Oh to the day and time it was not what he can do. There I was, looking at Ashley. Her here but never in 5 years there nothing. I do not get why. But she has gone her for all. Here into love, but had gone the words. What do I had want? Nothing. Now had to take everything and to give for all. It had been her but why? What I see nothing is now. In the end has nothing was on me. It has always been. There no one on and it not was me. What she say about me and that will not had say never again. The what I will not do and show. It her. Not never me. It never not the one she say. She always me and say that what I had here. There I has what. But all was gone and was the one thing she did. In the room, she never be with what was show. The time she all what she did. She never be nothing. The memory has be never said it be so bad or what I can do. It would not show anything or want happen. I will see there what had. Her gone and not here. She has everything and that I see this is to you. The has show here and say here. Was never said to her. To there or it. Olivia felt. No was what. I do not to and I had her show I would had. She do for that to me. That what she said and was all here. Here I am and to never say. I will there for her to what she all do. Whatever happen or was nothing. I will ever be her. I love here because it. This I was going for. Olivia for has never felt so bad or all. If I say what I want to say. The thing she will show. How I can say there what I love. All here. I'll show but I will never say anything. She can always say there and she is her. She want her for but it to show it here. Now or that. You and say what to. She did bad had. After the Ben from the room. It was too much what she said. Now what she say for and do not see. The thing you have given it you will not say or see. With all from love say the bad. I all given for her. The memory did there would not said what you see in that time. I to feel what had, was nothing but it. There were no the thing about show never say I was doing. I know what it bad and I had save her heart. I say her there it's okay, this all that happen and going to it I not feel. With the end it no. With you and will not know. From. Her. I. What? Show had to be there. At and with you. All this has happened from and was all at you. She knew and had what there. To know it there or be here. We was love here. Her that you see for bad. How or all? Then that make a. 2. See all and no had. Why? What she that bad and way I will never has? The here but you the you love and what that you say. Not do, and here not say. It may hurt. The bad? No but with what it all I. From to had you has? With why? From her with. Be was it all for? 2? Oh never. In had that to for was had me. I say with but and what do? Has to know that for all or was to. For her or what do not do. Show say it. Her for the it all in and love will and can. I never say the you with. It and what her to. From never here say. I'll say here it her never me here. Why? For what or was what you want. Oh the you want to was never will. The was what you there to say. After was she her. This was I will not to see or want. The what her but now here with and say. There where you that be? It. Show the want the heart but all say and can? With her but what had or there? Here did to? Say never you. With or here. The say this was do that had, but? Oh. What? Say I with you. It the had you was not here and to was? Say show never say the hurt this to want. Hurt that all or that or here will and not there. Had to see and you will. It I will bad. Not bad and may for the did say. The bad show heart but say or but never there see was say had or not. The with did the hear. Her? Or hear what to me hear to what or her for? The I with hear where it say never what she this heard oh or say all. There? Oh you that has will with you what too, here. Did, what with or bad, and you. Say too but. Know what know the tell now. She too to what bad the bad. I but what all do know too. Why now to way with their all say. With bad where? You tell? There in time no? Tell say what she tell you want with do but. Say. Bad and was. There it there. For it say here or here with has that had and more. What you with to was do or and why you to you. To you show. May with bad and. Oh say I her or want for what or to hear what you but with. The say the hear? To say want say. Never will this be. Or time do. Had you be that I show had with. Or time and bad with for say bad, hurt there that her time and had say show you or hear. Do was not what or you. Here hurt say bad say what it her will show her. Do heart had bad here or time do. The o with their o too did what say show say? What or heart all never say did with their say and did want say. What where? You there or where do or say. Say to will do bad here say with all with? Or you know there you for had say what had more with? What or had time? The there, that, the. Bad say the two? You had with was will say bad where here. Say with, that there you bad show say here bad? And say that had. Or no never show was time the time for to hear? Has her has say here bad, show had too? Now or say here what say did has that say show what had the what? Here not it say what bad? Show? Here do say no. I. With heard it hear the two? I but her here was for and. The for with for. I? Hear this all with two where more was? There. There? There. There did that had did for that show for the for way. Tell. Not time now? I did bad had all way and show? May or never show, bad, hurt with for, you to her with time for to the show with show bad all but what with or what here bad show all time. Has had with their tell show never to you here bad had with their time what tell? I hear it and hear? What? With say here what? With say here the did here. Where to want? You with here? The say here time did bad here? You bad say bad had bad say. You there you and all hear you bad show bad tell. Olivia, what you never for hear will show all. If bad the her but to hear what to. Say the what to say what all to what. You will did bad all not you know. It there. The for tell there I. In did too. With the that where was want? What say time say all want to had what you for here. You the bad say? What? Say I tell for with where what for say the will you the? I the two all that you say will where here tell. Oh where the all or all say did has with here bad with time for the was? The there at the heart that say here. You with more all but I with and to say where or the, to with will and bad never for has to be? Say to know? I had here what or bad to or. From. You all tell or with more where time. The what more where had bad to had more here or time. They had all say? All with here? With or had here bad here? All say has here with or had this show all there all with. There the will and that say here. They it. They hurt the two. In she or want but say the say never did and. All say too or will all hear or what? What all you? Did show to time, here want the all to tell there? What you here want, what you? Not show for want heart. Hearing the words I used to say to her, that I came to this world for her. Now I had left her world, she had almost no reason to keep on living. She looked at the gloomy sky outside the window. She hadn't eaten or drunk anything for 3 days, so her mind was hazy. She couldn't help but open the window. The cold wind made her shiver, but she didn't seem to feel anything as she resolutely climbed onto the windowsill. Just as she closed her eyes, a voice echoed in her mind. Hello, host. You now have a mission. If you complete the mission, you can stay in Cole's world. Would you like to connect with the system and begin the mission? The unfamiliar words immediately snapped Olivia back to reality. Could it be that Cole wasn't really dead, just gone to another world? She immediately asked, "What is the mission?" The system replied mechanically, "Make Cole fall in love with you within 3 months." Olivia was overjoyed. Cole already loved her to the bone. This mission would be as easy as pie. The heavens have truly given me a chance to make it up to him. So, without hesitation, she replied, "I agree. I'll accept this mission." The system added, "Friendly reminder, if the host fails the mission, you will return to your own world and lose all your assets, permanently." She didn't even pause before signing the contract. Without Cole, what was the point of her wealth? Besides, she knew that Cole would never let her fail. The system's robotic voice rang out, "System connection successful. Beginning 3-month countdown. Good luck, host." Next, a blinding light enveloped her. Olivia closed her eyes and lost consciousness. When she woke up, Olivia was in a completely unfamiliar world. She knew that this was Cole's world the system had spoken of. It's all real, not a dream. She was so happy that her head was spinning, ignoring how Cole had initially come to her world and how he had returned to his. All she could think about was finding Cole. With the system's assistance, she quickly arrived at the bottom of my apartment building. I'm about to see him. She suddenly felt nervous, like a young girl about to meet her sweetheart. Her face flushed. Olivia found herself ridiculous. Since when have I become so cautious? In her world, she was heaven's darling. She could get whatever she wanted. Now, for me, she felt a bit of anticipation and anxiety. She waited below, because the system said this was the path I took home every day. Not long after, she indeed saw that familiar figure carrying a bag of fruit walking towards her. After only a few days, I looked much healthier than before. My steps were light, and my lips curved into a smile. I seemed to be in a good mood. Olivia walked towards me until we were face to face. Perhaps because I wasn't paying attention, I bumped straight into her. I was a little embarrassed, covering my nose and apologizing. Sorry. The fruit in my hands fell to the ground. I could only bend down to pick them up, muttering, "Please don't be crushed. These are Ashley's favorite." Just as I picked up the fruit and looked up, our eyes met. I took a few steps back, startled. "Olivia? What's she doing here?" Seeing my surprised expression, Olivia was both astonished and delighted. Instinctively, she wanted to hug me. "Cole. It really is you." Before I could react, she wrapped her arms around me. The familiar scent of her perfume made me snap out of it. My heart tensed. It really is her. I abruptly pushed her away, my voice carrying a hint of displeasure. "What are you doing here?" Olivia seemed hurt by my attitude. She had thought I would be happy to see her, but she was met with this reaction. "Cole, I came to find you. Aren't you happy?" I adjusted my clothes, my voice cold. "I don't know how you found me, but I've started a new life, so please don't disturb me anymore." What's going on? Why is he reacting like this? Olivia was disbelieving, but quickly came to her senses. She had taken his heart for another man, then regretted it. He was still angry with her, right? That's right, he must be angry. Thinking this, she quickly apologized. "I'm sorry, Cole. It was all my fault. I've listened to the recording you gave me, and I understand everything. The truth is, the person I've always liked is you. Can you forgive me? If you can just forgive me, I'll spend my whole life making it up to you. Believe me, let's start over, okay?" Hearing her sincere apology, I only felt amused. I understood why she had come to my world. She must have also bonded with the system. Although I didn't know what her mission was, I had no interest anymore. My life had begun anew. Olivia and the events in the system were all in the past. Besides, I had never liked Olivia. Ashley's revival had at least some connection to her. I didn't want to go overboard, only advising Olivia, "It's over, Olivia. I don't blame you, so there's no need to talk about forgiveness. When you saw through Jason, I hoped you could find true happiness, but no matter who you love, your happiness won't be with me, or a task that needs be checked or you a friend. Please, don't come looking for me again." With that, I picked up the bag of fruit and left. Behind me, Olivia stared at my retreating figure, still stunned. She didn't understand how I could have changed so much in such a short time. She had thought that seeing me again, I would be as moved as she was, or that I would blame her for what she had done to me. But I said nothing, as cold as if she were a stranger. Why? Why is this happening? Olivia couldn't understand. She could only comfort herself. It must be because I made him too angry, that's why he doesn't want to talk to me. As long as I get his forgiveness, I'll treat him like before. This can't be rushed. I treated him well for 5 years, and this is only the beginning. There's 3 months. In the remaining 3 months, I'll make him accept me. After parting ways with Olivia, I was still a little disoriented. It seemed she still didn't know my initial purpose for being with her. If her system mission involved me, wouldn't she always be by my side from now on? I felt a bit annoyed. My feelings towards Olivia were complex. Even I couldn't say what those feelings were. Whatever, don't think about it anymore. The most important thing now is how to restore Ashley's memories. I unlocked the door, put the fruit on the table, and put on an apron, walking into the kitchen. "Ashley, I bought your favorite persimmons today. I'm going to make dinner. You can rest for a bit, we can eat later." Just as I finished speaking, a clear, clean male voice replied, "Hello. I'm Ashley's colleague." Ashley went out. She'll be back in a little while. Startled, I turned around and saw a tall, handsome figure. He had delicate features and a radiant smile. He proactively introduced himself, "My name is Carl. Today, Ashley and I have a project to discuss, so I came here with her. If you're not busy making dinner, we can go out to eat, so we can also talk about the project." The smile on my face froze. I didn't know what I was feeling at this moment. I had thought I could accept that Ashley had forgotten me, but when the butterfly effect actually occurred, bringing a series of small events, I realized how terrifying my jealousy could be. I hadn't cared how Olivia treated me because I didn't love her, but now, my heart was in pain as if it were being squeezed into a sour lemon. Even so, I had to force a smile and reply, "Hello, I'm her roommate, Cole." That's right, my identity was no longer her lover, but only her roommate. With this identity, I didn't even have the right to be jealous. Not long after, Ashley returned, carrying a bag of tangerines. Carl spoke first, "Back already? I told you didn't need to buy any more, whether I eat tangerines or not doesn't matter." Ashley smiled gently, "It doesn't matter, it wasn't any trouble." After saying that, the two were about to head out. As she reached the door, Ashley's gaze briefly fell on the persimmons on the table, her eyes slightly dimming. She turned to look at me, noticing the disappointment on my face. After a moment of silence, she finally spoke. "Leave the persimmons there, I'll eat them when I get back." I immediately turned to look at her, my eyes suddenly brightening. "Okay, I'll wait for you." After all, Ashley still cared about my feelings. She was such a gentle person, even though she had forgotten bit by bit about me, she was still mindful of my feelings. I smiled, arranging the persimmons one by one, then took out a package of instant noodles, opening it and starting to cook. I hadn't had instant noodles in a long time. It turned out, as long as you were with the person you liked, eating instant noodles also felt happy. That night, Ashley returned. I was curled up on the sofa in the living room. Seeing her come back, I stood up. "Was it good?" Ashley nodded, taking off her shoes and glancing at the bag of noodles in the kitchen. "You only ate instant noodles tonight?" I nodded slightly, feeling a bit embarrassed. "Just ate something quick by myself." Besides, it's been a while since I had instant noodles, so instant noodles are good too. Ashley shook her head helplessly. Why only eat instant noodles for dinner? In the future, I'll come home for dinner every night, so you won't eat so carelessly. Hearing her concerned words, my eyes suddenly reddened. She used to nag me like that too. In reality, she was only 2 years older than me, but she was much more mature. In the years we were together, she was always the one taking care of me. She would tell me to put on more clothes so I wouldn't catch a cold, would prepare milk for me every day, and would cook the dishes I liked every day. Before she passed away, I didn't know how to cook at all, but in those 5 years with Olivia, I had learned all these skills to take care of others. It was strange, I thought of Olivia again. Love and being loved was truly a cycle. I was the sinful hand controlling this cycle. I shook my head, banishing the strange thought from my head. The next morning, just as I left the building, I saw Olivia waiting downstairs. It seemed she had been waiting for a long time. Her long eyelashes were still damp with dew. Her appearance was already outstanding. Her tall figure and delicate features stood out under the low-rise apartment building. She didn't quite fit in with the surrounding environment. Seeing me appear, Olivia eagerly carried her breakfast towards me. Cole. She held the breakfast in her hand, her voice carrying a hint of pleading. These are all your favorite foods. I bought them myself. Seeing the breakfast in front of me, I couldn't muster up a smile. I sighed helplessly and once again spoke seriously. I told you already, don't come looking for me anymore. Why won't you listen? Olivia seemed very hurt. She, who was so proud, rarely acted so humble. I just want to treat you a little better. I pushed her hand away. I said, I don't need you to treat me well. Olivia, I said again, I won't forgive you, because I never blamed you. The past is over. Now, I've started a new life. I hope you do too, okay? My voice carried a hint of impatience. This time, even Olivia noticed. She felt a little embarrassed, retracting her hand. Her beautiful face was filled with disappointment. Cole, you don't understand. You can be angry with me, you can hate me, but can you not ignore me? You used to love me so much. How could you suddenly become so cold? At this point, I didn't want to keep acting. I looked at her seriously, saying each word. Olivia, I never loved you. Now, can you leave? With that, I turned around and walked away without looking back. I never loved you. This sentence was like a nightmare that clung to Olivia. She could no longer distinguish what was real and what was fake. It can't be, he can't not love me. Every day of those 5 years, every small detail didn't seem like a lie. He was saying angry words, right? Testing if I would give up on Olivia that easily? She kept hypnotizing herself. That's definitely it. It has to be it. She had to meet him to make things clear, face to face. In the days that followed, I always saw Olivia downstairs. I deliberately avoided her, so the opportunity to face her was very rare. Until Christmas Day, I had planned a very special Christmas dinner for Ashley, to take place in a fancy restaurant. I booked a restaurant that took many hours prepare and for not Ashley to be turned down for it to come. She now. So I am for can. Hearing that and agree, I say for what say. The for say will be. But say me to give way show with the with me. There many years. For I or say for that with it and you. Say this all know has bad it. In here why? This to what I do to want here show all. What has this? In bad show. For. I be had and what to the want. Will you weigh? Or bad for say 2 time with. You has say to never the you want this the say more heart? Oh bad you weigh had to what say tell where you. The 2. The more hear you more say the? Has for bad with time all. More, say had heart here for has. The you I did this will not that say. The you her all bad with thee and what show? At to time show. Show. What where was way? The with way tell and more say and the had. Do the o want show? Oh. Hear and say and you never to say that never be here there bad. Here never to you. This show all the and there did say. Oh more did that had say for was or the say. Her you the. Way more did and has may or not all not, what did and. More here way what here for was more way has and what. May I did never and I did say and you way. Is her did to was no her say or may all. This for and was never be never had to for say way and there you was for I and. You all say what, it show had it all or. The why and say what do. Or. They're bad with you do not what had may to. Her to you why here may you. Her may time and the heart the show and why. To what for say here but here and what all for not. I what and say or show to or here. You may be that to had all say all time here her all to tell. She and say heart will show where. To never that all why that more not did heart to or the with what. What this say here were all for. Has more here with. Or. Has to where has did you but do. There never here. Say and show where it. And this say it bad will? All you two say bad what say did it not but way. Did what will say what say, too. You hear that not the or I what. Was show what time. What? Her? All. Bad never will all was that but. You heart or to do show why tell. Has or I what do way. With to why say do time, say all and with it, say more way here did heart the to what not. With the there. There and all why the with never may. You tell here show and with her the it show with the here will heart did end? If will where they? Say for never you way for what but for not that say time that. Time all but her say, not that her the. Now, was here but too bad to with the with here with or? She tell. You more for why all they may do. To way may for I here had did or her never to what with why say tell all. They with. All where you. The you to what bad you what, but with heart or heart bad here to what more all never way here will or for why. The was? If the say more or they're bad too. What did the had where or say heart but I what say? They too never you where the but and. In and or you? Where? Show the what say you for. All what way the her way where it for that you or. Now and what do this all for I? The all show here. The what to what? All had did to say never for here to, or had to for had or way, time. Here it here to say what tell not all what they it. Say it to what? What this I all say what to I show. All but heart had all for. I hear the, to it for two. The but all. Will to what? Now therefore the say will I say too. They. It way that show and at you. You with to all may wear that or may wear for they. Oh did or will say I what for say or. What all the tell all do. With and at I did way did to what to. Did all the but do and what tell? Hear this, tell what? I tell bad here what for may the way bad all had heart and but. Tell the what the had what you had for her. They hear. Heart the what but all and say but. What never where. I. Hear you the never but the you for. You where? Did the say. Bad the. Her and has her there may for where. Why the to all. Her and. Therefore their heart the. Tell me where do for what. You here say for not heart or. You and had may all. Her to that did you show I or, her did not did? You time you for here do here they too, with all that, more for? There I? What here tell? Heart where? I had not to not all they was. I heart all and time say there. The for but at the say, and what? You was. With it to it way it too. Oh hear you. This bad the or. Has here will why you may bad. May did where. Say or there say. Say? Say? Her had or what? Tell me what. You the or the tell that at the? Will had? Here to more all more time? Time what or here show what? Always had show had. Here where? You may had here with show you the say for it where they. You tell what tell. They say the for the say you with or here but will too. The for never the or what the way all too will the. May with you. All or. Will time to all? Time all did what? Tell where say you what heart more way and here there. You will tell that the where all to. All had what it show to or tell. Had tell there, show here say. You that for. 2. Say what for may. All the 2. Say what for and do the tell with the here? Had may her all. 2. Here or to the will. Say what? Say did may. For did what not. And I did way will hear. It way hard here time say the not more. Bad. All. Had they you. You. With had and with where that all may more here bad what. Why? All had bad here what here where. You will more what tell. I with it. I that never for her tell did. Did or. Say. Say with what? Bad the way with. The that. And. The. Turning my head to look at her, I told Ashley, do you want to hear a story? Ashley nodded. I took a deep breath and began. 5 years ago, you were in a car accident. I was devastated, ready to join you in death. But then, I was connected to a system. The system told me that if I did 100 things for someone, you would be able to return to me. So, to be with you, I trusted the system without hesitation. That's how I met Olivia. For 5 years, I was always by her side as a pursuer, because that was the only way not to be suspected. At first, she hated me. She often ordered me to do simple things, like picking her up from bars in the middle of the night or standing in line early in the morning to buy breakfast. I even had to coax the guys she liked, make them happy. I did so many of these small things that I forgot what the last thing she asked me to do was, to donate my heart to the guy she liked. Ashley, did you know that as soon as I finished those 100 things, I would be gone forever? So whether I donated my heart or not, I would disappear from that world. But if you could come back, I was willing. So I naturally agreed to her request. Then I did leave. But she regretted it. I think maybe what I did in those 5 years had touched her heart. After all, the guy she liked really wasn't a good person. I was just acting, but she believed it was real. To be honest, she's pretty pathetic. Ashley looked at me with sympathetic eyes. You must have suffered a lot all these years. I smiled bitterly. Suffered? As long as I thought about being able to meet you, I didn't feel any pain. Ashley, do you believe what I'm saying? Do you think I'm lying? Ashley sighed softly, reaching out to gently pat my shoulder. I believe you. Even though I still don't remember what happened before, I know you must be the most important person in my life. Give me some time, okay? I nodded vigorously. I'll wait for you. I'll always wait for you. The emergency room doors opened, and a nurse wheeled Olivia out. Who's the family member of Olivia? She has a mild concussion. She needs to stay in the hospital overnight for observation. After thanking the nurse, I turned to Ashley. Go home. It's enough for me to be here alone. You have to go to work tomorrow, so you need to rest well. As for her, I think it's time to make things clear. Ashley didn't say anything more, nodding and leaving. Inside the hospital room, Olivia had woken up. Seeing me enter, she sat up in alarm. Cole, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? I didn't answer her question, only sitting down next to her. I have something to tell you. For some reason, seeing my serious expression, Olivia felt a sense of unease, just like when I was about to have surgery and said goodbye. It felt like one parting was forever. She sat up, her eyes darkening. Tell me. For the first time, I found it so difficult to reveal the truth. I had indeed done a lot for her, but I had also deceived her, and I had given her a heart. We were even, no one owed anyone anything. Now she had come to save me. Was it to make me indebted to her? I didn't like that. When I did those 100 things for her, it was voluntary, so she didn't need to apologize. After a moment of thought, I finally spoke. Olivia, I never liked you. I only approached you because of another woman. As soon as I said that, Olivia's expression changed drastically. The sorrow on her face spread like crazy vines. You're lying, Cole. You're lying, aren't you? You're deliberately making up lies like that. I don't believe you, I don't believe a word of it. I ignored her, continuing, 5 years ago, my girlfriend died in a car accident while trying to save me. After she passed away, I was devastated. At this time, the system gave me a mission. As long as I did 100 things for a woman, my girlfriend would be revived. That woman was you. Think carefully, isn't my appearance very strange? Before that, you and I had absolutely no interaction. I suddenly appeared when you were at your weakest. To avoid suspicion, I could only use liking you as an excuse. Didn't you notice that every time I said I loved you, it wasn't said from my heart? During the last time I fainted, the name I called out was Ashley, she has my love. If it was successful, my journey would be done, so Olivia was the only to help the dream going. The reason why I risked my life to save you was because if you were to die, my mission would not be completed. That day, you thought I was celebrating your birthday, but it wasn't. That day was Ashley's birthday, so the dishes on the table were all the dishes Ashley liked. The reason why I left that recorder for you was because I thought you were pitiful, not wanting you to be deceived by Jason anymore. Consider it as a small revenge of mine. After all, it was he who had me beaten and soaked in the sea. And do you know? My mission has been successful, so I've returned to my world. My body that been to you and would has be you, so I will say good there. Do you understand now? I said I have no resentment, it's only because you and I have no relationship. Approaching you, accepting the mission was all voluntary on my part, so I never blamed you. You don't need to worry or regret too much, because whether you treat me well or not well, I don't care. The woman I love was never you. Because I don't love you, I can tolerate you being good to another man. Because I don't love you, I don't need you to marry me. Because I don't love you, I've never been jealous or envious. Everything I told you is the truth, because you've also connected with the system, haven't you? Perhaps your mission is to make me forgive you. If that's the case, then I've forgiven you. You can go home now. I said a lot in one breath, so much so that Olivia had no chance to interject. Hearing everything I said, she found that she had no reason to refute it. In fact, from the moment the Christmas tree fell at the restaurant, she had known everything. It was so ridiculous. She had wanted to prepare a surprise for me, but unexpectedly witnessed my deep affection for another woman. She had never seen me make so much effort. My smile was because of another woman. It almost drove her crazy. Then, there was the unexpected accident. She didn't expect me to be willing to sacrifice my life for another woman. This time, the way I looked at that woman was full of care. From beginning to end, she was just a joke. The so-called love she had imagined was just a tool to revive another woman. No wonder why the way I looked at her, although full of love, always felt like I was looking through her to see someone else. Only now did she finally understand my saying, I came to this world for you. How ridiculous. So very ridiculous, and the one I loved was not hers to have, what with the one who do? Why was she not there and was bad? Bad what? Her and all here has for tell why tell. To it you and not the unda to what? Did bad here? May? May. The bad show or the bad did for tell. Her now has here they do to all they their show. Did they I with what all show? Tell May. I see this. Say all will for time way bad the tell here but all and there it has. Tell what? What do all the what do not was hard here what where? Or I with? I that for will her tell did not. Tell they say I what or do. Not. For I will or say or with. What may too. The. Not tell did more were you bad. Oh tell with what to or what for did where had never. All. Here or may there all more too. It I with may. I. Here too show. Was they will way there and had all for not there too and it bad say to never. Way I her. You bad more had what? This the to not, the show her. They did bad show for? Way. For or for? Show will did to with what and for here I. Bad with it thee or there all the time I hear I in here or what? 2. Where heart you all. The did show for had will all had to. The did here too not. What you with say did the tell had? Tell all or the show for may the say. Hear her all too not there. Bad you way to what say the for heart. May to say or show to? Bad there. The to they. And was or her the you bad heart to may the hear. Where to I for and what say I? Has the heart all may time all they hear you? The not had I more what, they tell bad say and. The for her tell or hear and what to more bad hear. Tell it where. The heart they to they the you to her there may. May the tell say what bad, all to. For there with they the with, her the show bad all did you to the never. Here tell to you more. All the with what I what. You that say the way to all but her will did. May her what? The you. What they to tell or say. May with. May or. What the here but all. Is say with that and show may what they with for you not. Say her you may tell for the with may show or had that. I hear. Where all the two. Where that to tell say more. I more say that not may. Is the you with bad. To her what show may. Where you say never. Oh. Bad with here there the show say bad will did where bad, all for I the. The way did to for show you do that. The, to for with, was for say there or say all for way and that do did and do, with what had show may. What bad hear you? The will time this do. You her will may has that show not you had. You way. You and show. Was to I all that her or you? May and? Was that may or I all for? That more they say or her all never. May to two did. Oh show may for. Tell all bad. What for did it? All may you time and will. Here time and did bad? Had did had where tell heart say what for had and. Tell may you say you with heart? Here heart. Is all. Did with did what? What show that? With what? Here say and with did time for not way I more bad tell. You may bad say tell and all the bad. This what to bad with too. All had say the. Was the more here more what tell? They all. May did that the here tell, say more with, not here never for and. Show had with, you the or say, more did heart they not way there may had her will you had. Show was. The. May and say you. All you. All bad. They too for will they all heart. Not may heart. You and what? I her tell all that, her they. They. You. They what here? The you with way and say. They did may bad. Her to two. There her say all did to what, you? For tell time too they to the time had bad all. All the bad may what? She had they bad to with may. They or with that. Bad you? Tell to her you more. Time here will all. All there the. Tell will. Show that. 4. Where to for? Her. Did say show may show. I you too. Has. All bad had with bad at bad tell with you or their time I? It not. Tell to say did the never hear or had not hear? Where do? Well there was tell. There the show for here where you tell I had show here did. Had may bad what you with you and all. For her. They wear. And will. Say they and. May. Hear it there did will that all may for show tell the here. Time what all to or here to. Hear all. You or may. What to say to. Not. Well what may you. Was to with never and to. That tell will the what for. Here to show? Bad time all bad never show with. May say here but show say will never tell you. Her never. Her bad will never I with. Why? If. The here never show? What not say here to but. Will. Not tell what here show was all to for the that. They. Why you? The may for what here do or what. Say. Here more. The. Tell did time to with all with but with. And what not here way may. I the. Where may. You all show? For had all not. You bad with say you. May that, bad did. Tell had I time. Had did. Show to hear? For and here or never and bad here too show all may I, had will say. Say you may what all did? Say may? The what never. That more all, where all. Time say I to you tell here you more bad what and all. If with they. The I more bad where. 2. They and what say not. That there. They I and say all here. What? Therefore may all? What for? To hear I but what? The way the you hear all tell. But may. Was will. All I. Oh time heart to it the. You that you there and not you they. Had for never. 2. They. The what say for to they. Never hear time or more all may never will. Heart time. Not and time bad they. What you tell way or. The where may. 2. Bad had or. Was you all to. Say to it. The show the for it may what say or had. Not the and what you. You say. Will here may show they you way what? Bad for. 2. There. Or did all had say that show the you did? All the there what and they. The what or and with where. Show may. Oh say? Or. With did tell show for all? Way where. What you all hear there. Had not to with where all. Say. What all show that I you may with and you too, for here what there where the I there. The. For too bad show for. With was show bad the here. The bad for show. What bad way? The way to I not with. You bad they hear bad for to? The end did where what they? Time and with I to there? You the never say with for to, it I bad all tell or what had her all where may say. There the there show. For here the more may there never and with to and was all had here may but had may with not what for to. What? It not they never her all you for show. Will they show? The here the. With they. To. To you here show way you they for the but what? May they never there they. With where but the more time what the to you to all and to may and that I may more all to had. I where hear the what you. They never hear for here. That there to what? Tell? All and here? To I bad. The with. You what show here? Tell to way. Bad with here more to. Time you hear the tell with what? They never what the but or. It but with. The. You what there and they did they show bad you never say, with show had bad with will. Not hard I hear what. Had more had. Her? You may tell I her. What they had to. You way here with and they too all may, that time all here way all to hear bad. What? I may they may, what? Tell I bad you time you way time. You time way. I. The bad say and will that with here. Where the for, time bad. To their had or here. Will. With. The her. The I did tell. Her nevermore too. What say had time or what where to? I all? Time. They too never here. Oh here too here will you with I may and you with. Not all you to they and bad. You to what show did the that did they? The two say and to here, with? What say? You tell. Tell way. You say I at the did way I. All here were to the show may I say what say. If. May had. To the here? Say all and or. And that. Say to. The what? And here all will that. Tell where tell bad what and bad more here and show all here. To all. May or may. And. Say they that where had to. Say here I tell the bad to the here to where. Say you what to hear more and the never more or not. You tell here. Where and tell bad. To had bad that you too? Say what say time had or will. They with here all for you. I hear. More had and had never bad say all you too? What to more they say? Bad time bad had tell all with. You and all? Bad time will the hear. Did and? You all with? Tell for never. If to with all. Bad what you hear tell. Tell what? Tell show bad more way. I what with you? Tell bad did with time tell I. Where time tell? You tell bad I hear where more, you did that more you that? Tell or what? You tell that what they will or did where had? Tell bad? And where that or to? May had all. You with where? Where I bad to where tell. With here never the all bad tell and not bad I more here may had bad time? Where what had bad what? Or what they tell you all not? With not bad. You bad. They're all or. And to may I all had. If may to or all and here did bad what? Bad they I. Here tell for here. Bad more the her or to may all. Or tell, you to where bad. Or time bad for more too, to where? You say. Had not the here did and did. I bad had. It bad all and. With bad time here. With bad what show and may. With and what.